Well, they did it. They actually did it. Mark this day on your calendars. Just put a plaque up to commemorate the day. On this day, what f***ing day is it? Future me, put it on screen. On this day, Bandai Namco shafted Vegito in a Dragon Ball video game. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your warden, Dimitri Strine, and today, hot damn is this Zenkai bad. So I've already seen the kit. I saw it like half an hour ago. As of recording this, probably about an hour ago as you're actually seeing this video. Before it was in-game via data mines, and wow, just wow. I'm impressed. I'm impressed at how shit Vegito is. Now, I would like to make this perfectly clear. I don't think Vegito is going to be absolutely unusable. I don't think he's going to be a Kale tier Zenkai, right? Because his existing kit wasn't terrible to begin with. So the stat increase that he got is definitely going to help him. But I want you to listen to me when I say this. A platinum equipment would have substantially buffed Vegito more than this Zenkai. I mean, like, it would have been a night and day difference if he had just gotten a platinum equipment rather than a Zenkai. So let's go over the things that he does not have. His main ability is, like, fine, I guess. Don't know. It's okay. I don't really care. Blue God Key is the Zenkai ability I thought he was going to have. So it's fine. But let's start getting into the problems. So he keeps his 50% damage inflicted, right? Which wouldn't be a problem if he got some more damage inflicted anywhere in his kit. The only other damage inflicted he gets is from his second unique here, right? And then, which was something he already had. But then you look at his two new abilities, he has what I would call the worst last man standing ability ever, and then an ability that is only applicable for 5 timer counts after vanishing an attack. He doesn't even get to have the -2 strike arts and the 20% strike damage upon entering the battlefield. He gets it for 5 measly timer counts upon vanishing an attack. That is awful. They didn't touch this at all, which, to be fair, they didn't really need to. I mean, whatever. And he's only got 30% reduced damage received. I wanna make this clear. Extreme units are coming out with more damage inflicted and more reduced damage received and more utility than they gave this Vegito. Again, do I think he's gonna come out and be awful? No, he was still somewhat usable before his Zenkai, which is why a platinum equipment would have made far more fucking sense than a Zenkai. But this Zenkai does so little, it effectively just gives him a stat buff, because these two unique abilities are so shit, they might as well not be there. This one is, his third unique is only going to activate when he's the last one alive, and it does fucking nothing. 10% reduced damage received. He's only got 30 up here. It's not like he's rocking 70% reduced damage. No, he's got 30. And let me also make this clear. The stat difference between him and some of the most recent characters is not so high that, you know, he doesn't need these types of damage buffs. Let's just go ahead. Let's take a look at UI Goku real quick. Go ahead and buff him up to 14. The stat difference in the defenses, that's going to be noticeable. Offensively, that's like a 20k difference? You'll notice it, but look at how much more damage inflicted Goku's got. He starts out with 90% here and 40% here. He's entering the battlefield with 130% damage inflicted. That is going to trump Vegito's stats and his 50% damage inflicted every single time. UI Goku will by default, upon entering the battlefield, do more damage than this Vegito. Now let's be generous, right? Let's be generous and say that you're in front of a Fusion Warrior melee type. Let's say you're in front of Ultra Gogeta. So that's going to be 30% on top of the 50s. That's 80% damage inflicted and then a 40% strike damage. So your strike damage inflicted will be at 120%. Why couldn't he have just had that? I don't understand. Like, the 30% the Fusion Warrior, that's nice and all, but that's one tag. Realistically, you're only ever going to see the 40%, right? Because obviously fusions are prevalent, but they're not the only fucking team in the game. So you're not going to always see that 30%. So let's just go with the 40, right? So that's 90% strike damage. Again, let's just assume you're in front of a melee type. That's 90% strike damage. But you're still only 50% blast. So your blast cards are going to do fuck all, especially considering his blast attack is substantially lower than his strike. So you're already going to do like no blast damage. And he's going to die in one combo to anything that isn't red. Like, God fucking forbid you run into EX Urine. EX Urine is going to one combo this Vegito. Because she's going to enter the battlefield with more damage than him and higher reduced damage received. So Vegito actually gets walled off by an extreme unit. Type advantage or not, that is pathetic. How is it that this Zenkai does so little? Again, do I think he's going to come out and be awful? No. But this fucker should have been like a top 10 unit in the game. I don't need him to be number 1, but top 10 would have been nice. This Zenkai will make him like top 30. He'll be like number 27 in the game or some bullshit. Like, realistically, he's going to end up being the worst member of his team. Look at this setup right here. Vegito, UI Goku, Vegeta. He is going to be the worst of the three. How? Literally how? I don't mind if he's worse than UI Goku, but how the fuck is he worse than Vegeta? A unit who wants to do damage, but is so fucked that he fills a defensive role better than an offensive one. When your Zenkai is so bad that it ends up making the unit the opposite of what he's supposed to be, that's not a good Zenkai. It's not. And Vegito's dumbass over here, why did you do that? Vegito's dumbass over here is just gonna be slightly better than he already is. Like, you're not really gonna notice that big a difference. Again, all this fucking Zenkai did was buff his stats. At the end of the day, the only thing this Zenkai did was buff his stats. And if that was all you were going to do, why didn't you just give him a fucking platinum equipment? You should have just given him the fucking platinum equipment and just called it a day, Zenkai'd him next year. That would have been fine. I don't think anybody was begging Bandai Namco to Zenkai Vegito Blue right now. People were actually begging Bandai Namco to give him his fucking platinum equipment. An equipment he still does not have. The fact that he got a Zenkai that does nothing before ever even getting the platinum equipment fucking blows my mind. How did you fuck this up? He doesn't have any special cover. His damage is going to be mediocre. He's going to get one comboed by most of the game. What is this bullshit? He doesn't even have cover cuts. I don't know if you know this, Bandai, but he doesn't have a strike and blast cover change like UI Goku. He can still be hit if he cover changes on a strike card. And he's got no type of cover cut. So he's just going to get one combo the second he enters the battlefield. This is, oh my god. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Why did you Zenkai this unit? Why didn't you just give him the fucking unique equipment? It's so goddamn stupid.